Greetings to all. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar Katta, Department MBA, Vistas, Program MBA, Subject Operations Management, Topic Importance of Supply Chain Management. What is supply chain management and why it is so important for study? Now in this picture you can find out in the top of that suppliers, manufacturers, warehouses and distribution centers, finally the end customers. We can see by seeing the end customers what could be the input or the materials. Now the doctor. By seeing the doctor we can understand here what is the material they will be using. Tablets, injections or any kind of technical assistance, all these are coming from the suppliers. In the second example, we can find out that as medicine. In the down, we can find out that after manufacturing it, a finished one of tablets and other components. Now, we can see in the starting picture like a power grid. In the power grid, we can take it as a suppliers. They were all focusing on the materials. Tractors, power grid symbol and other materials. All these they were called it as the sources of the material. When the sources of material was very strong, when it is available, that will moving or carry forward to the manufacturers. Between supplier to manufacturers, there should be a intervention of logistics because the materials will not be moved directly to the manufacturers. Some or somebody has to taking care for transferring it. For that they need a mode of transportation. So we need to pay transportation cost when you are spending the ultimate price for buying of a product. Here the manufacturers what they will do. The input materials will make it as a finished product or a converting product. Once they manufacture all the products, will they able to directly sell to the end users? No. Definitely. Again there is a kind of intervention of intermediaries in the name of distributing centers or n number of agencies will be taking place to complete by the entire working process. When the working process was got over, then finally that is moving on to the doctors like the reference people. Now these people will recommend to the end users, you can use this product. This is very good product. This will give very good result for recovering of you. So everywhere there is an intervention of the logistics, transportation. All these are going to be called it as an expenditure for the end user. They need to pay the transportation cost when they are paying MRP to the company. Here the comparative analysis between value versus supply chain. Value chain, every step from raw material to eventually the end user. Ultimate goal is deliver of maximum values to the end user. Here we are completely talking about the quality of the product. What is the worth of your raw material and how eventually we are using of it. How effectively this is going to give a good result for you is only the targeting about your product. When it comes to the supply chain, they were not talking about to that the quality of the product. They were talking about the activities, how effectively they have been done between the sources to the end user. How effectively they have been given the quality of material, how effectively on time they have been delivered between sources to the manufacturer, manufacturer to distributor, distributor to any other intermediary and finally to the customers. All these operations are in terms of interchangeable, in terms of to be calculated. The Industrial Revolution and the rise of modern logistics. Whenever we talk about the Industrial Revolution was taken place in London, in the Industrial Revolution, especially in 18th and 19th century, it has been brought to the many changes to encouraging about by the industry sectors. When the industries are more and more entering into the market, there is such a great importance for the steam engines are entering into the market. When the steam engines are entered, ultimately there is a greatest importance for the logistics and supply chain. These are all given directly, indirectly boost up for the development of the industries. Even till the date, many industries are running only on the basis of their strong network of supply chain and logistics only. Here also the SCM, the flow of information will be managing, will be carry forwarding with the multiple dimension. They will be high effective eminence in transferring of information, communication, cooperation. They are giving so much of trust and hope about to their brand, and they are literally fighting to retain by their brands, because the reputation brand only will speak what you are. The cooperation and the trust is all the time is a brand for to enhance it for futures. Based on this, only in the future many companies or your upcoming products can be sustained. How many of you know about the Campa Cola? Campa Cola was something like new to the market, but when the Reliance company was introduced the Campa Cola, and they were saying very clearly that Campa Cola is not a new product to India. It was there in the market for more than 50 years. Because of the competition, it was poor sales. It was almost left from the Indian market. By a reputable company in the name of Reliance, when they are bringing it back, when they are reintroducing to the market, directly, indirectly, they are created another scope for the logistics of Campa Cola. All these are directly, indirectly will be giving such a great booster for your industries. Here, the importance of SCM, supply chain management. We need to focus whether it is a production, whether it is a supply chain, whether it is a logistics, whatever it is. Ultimate thing is customer services, customer satisfaction is only the point. If the customer was not satisfied with your services, even if you are an international company, there is no use of it. Customers are expect to receive correct product mix and the right quantity, quality. You need to deliver it by on time. Then only they will express about their satisfaction. Otherwise, definitely they will say that we are not satisfied with your products, what you have been given to us. Products need to be on hand in the right location. Right product, you need to deliver it in on time with the correct location. Then customer will convey his regards or their satisfaction towards to the product. We need to have a continuous flow of support to be done by very quickly. We need to focus on how to reduce by the operating cost. These are the unnecessary expenditure all the time. We need to decrease the purchasing cost, decrease production cost, total supply chain cost. Ultimately what happen, with the lowest price you can deliver your product to the market. Being a competitive companies or company in the market, they will be focusing where we can minimize by the cost. This is one of the source where you can minimize by your cost. How to improve the financial position of a company? You need to insert profile or profit leverages. When the profile of the institution was good, banks are ready to provide more finance facility. If the profits are very high, even though banks will show interest to provide more loan facilities with a reasonable low interest rates. But most of the companies, what they will do, they will focus on share market only to issue the shares to the public. the risk element is high for the shareholders only, not for the manufacturers. But whereas in the bank amount, when you are taking any kind of financial assistance, you need to pay compulsory interest with monthly on time. It is an unnecessary losses for them. So they need to go with the proper analysis, breakdown of the cost. Then they will be decided whether they need to buy it or to be drop it. Decrease the fixed asset, because fixed asset is all the time very good for the development of the institution. So furthermore years you should not be continue with that. Or what is a fixed asset you have? Is there any possibility of to minimization? We need to be try it off. Meet global competition, because now after LPG the entire world was functioning on internet facilities. You will be come to know the entire world what is going to be happen. The competitors also will be notifying, observing about where we can able to enter, in the what market there is a highest demand for supply chain. Relatively they are entering into the market. So the availability of SCM related technologies, market updations, multiple things you need to be understood. In the current scenario, people are talking about AI, ML, SAP, BAN, Oracle, JD, AdWords. All these are many other components, multiple products which are all inherently there in logistics maintenance. Here supply chain where includes material flows, information flows, financial flows. When it comes to the management is facilitated process, structure, technology. Whereas services towards their functions like physical, market, mediation roles also to be very high in the current scenario. Thank you.